Lol.
Welcome to the TheOneLol channel, and today they have rolled out a new update that applied the changes that they say they are going to apply to balance them off, balancing characters changes. So Magneto has magnetized, which reduced the proc rate or the activation rate of opponents with large amounts of metal in them. Characters are perfected, including Guillotine, Colossus, and the like. Doesn't affect Captain America, doesn't affect Deadpool, not sure how much metal is considered as qualified in this case, but it seems to be quite a lot in order to qualify. That's my guess. And now A-bomb has a chance to poison you when you bleed them, and that is his new passive. Kind of nice how they should just put both the passives together in one single box. Not sure why they put it at the bottom. They should just change it and put it together. It'd be less confusing. That's my opinion. And they put X-Force has been changed so that his signature ability applies every half second, so that when you keep on hitting them, the bleed effect will take away health from your opponent. Rocket now has a new shoe mechanic. So basically his shoe mechanic, in order to activate, you have to dodge back and hold block for at least 1.5 seconds. Each shoe loses power as it's used in combat. So basically, he cycles through kinetic shoe, shell shoe, then emergency shoe. Each of them has about 4 charges except for emergency shoe, which has 3 charges. We shall take a look at that in closer detail and scrutiny later in the combat video. So, are you excited about Rocket? I'm excited about Rocket. Next stop, Star-Lord. So, Kabam says that there's an error in the signature ability of Star-Lord, Tactician. So now, it's a display error, so now they clear up so you can see the, blocking proficiency. Instead of seeing it always the same, you can now see it's different, it has a value. So that's the change. According to them, it's just a description change. And for Ronan, now he's more stronger and powerful than before. Striking with universal weapon, Ronan cuts through enemies' armor, converting armor up into armor break and reducing their armor by 18%. That's for his heavy attacks. And his special attacks can convert fury into weakness and reduce enemy attack by 36%. That is Ronan, improved from you, for you and for everyone, for all these summoners. Ronan is now a better champion, but willpower folks have more chance to heal with Ronan. Well, thank you Ronan for allowing us willpower users to heal. Ronan, are you going to say yes? Oh, Ronan just ignores us. Nice. We also have Winter Soldier changes. Winter Soldier Kriegs now has a chance to power burn. First off, we'll take a look at Magneto's new change. So you can see the magnetized, the cute little red icon with Magneto's helmet. So that is magnetized. So it means that Ultron will have less chance to inflict bleed because it's based on a percentage chance. And that is what you can see. I'm not inflicting any bleed on Magneto. You can see Magneto does have this passive seems a lot more useful compared to his signature ability. Like seriously, if you have very high health, your signature ability isn't going to help you much. Just saying, Magneto. Okay, so I didn't manage to. Okay, finally managed to bleed him after so many hits. Let's stop. We shall take a look at Winter Soldier with his new abilities of Power Drain. Sorry, not Power Burn, but Power Drain. You can see hits and it power drains the opponent. So that is Winter Soldier, much more powerful. Really sad that I missed Winter Soldier. Missed him in the arena. I do not have his 4-star, fortunately. Let's take a look at the power drain. You can see the power drain clearly. His Kriegs has a chance to have a power drain. And now let's take a look at Ronan. You can see trying to inflict the armor break, but to no avail. Well, at least we'll get to see weakness inflicted from his special attacks. Now let's take a look at Ronan again. Ronan with his armor break from his heavy attack. See, armor break from Ronan's heavy attack from his universal weapon. I prefer the Thor's hammer compared to the universal weapon. Universal weapon sounds not very exciting. Now let's take a look at a bomb causing your opponent to poison when they cause you to bleed. There, you can see the poison. Yep, there is the poison. And now let's take a look at Rocket's shoe. So it goes to kinetic shoe first. Scanning, kinetic shoe, 4 stacks. Then let's go to shell shoe, 4 stacks. Shell shoe looks like a generic defense buff icon. And now let's go to the next one. Before that, let's just push this Daredevil away from us. Daredevil, stay away, man, stay away. And now for emergency shoe. Emergency shoe has a very nice icon. It looks like a tag icon. Pretty awesome. And it helps to reduce the special damage that we have just received from Daredevil. Kinetic shoe has a very interesting icon. Cannot really make out, but it's a green shoe-like icon. And I have no idea what is in the center of the icon. Is that a raccoon symbol? Or is that a punch, a fist symbol? I can't really tell. We'll take a look at that more in detail in the future. Or maybe you have any idea what does that icon stand for. Okay, this is Deadpool. You can see his bleed. Just now you can see the damage now when he hits. Now it activates every half a second. So that when he constantly hits, you'll do bleed damage as well. Now let's take a look at the next recent change. Recent rollout for character balance changes. Magneto and magnetized. So unlike the one for Magneto, this one has a timer on it, so it will be triggered on and off each time it's triggered. It has a higher percentage though. It has a 60% chance of reducing accuracy compared to Magneto's 40%, but it only triggers periodically. That is Magneto Marvel Now review, and that's all. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.